Today we're going to be taking what is already one of the most powerful decks in all of Standard, and we're going to be spicing it up a little bit with a lot more toxicity. That's right, we've got another Selesnya enchantment deck that we've modified to make our own by adding in the color of black, making this Abzan, and we did so because we want to add a layer of toxicity the deck didn't have before by adding in a very cool win con of Painful Quandary. This is a card I've been wanting to play again for a while now, and I've been looking for a really cool way to break this card, and we found it. We are going to break it today with the Weaver of Harmony, a card that if we have one or two of these down and we double up on its triggering effects, the opponent's not going to be, you know, taking 5 life or discarding a card. They're going to be taking up to 10 life or discarding 2 cards if we have a Weaver on the field, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. This thing is incredibly good, and it can end games very quickly, especially with the Weaver of Harmony. So that's the idea of today's build, and because we are a Weaver of Harmony deck, a lot of these enchantment cards are one version of the enchantment deck where you're getting a lot more effects off the enchantments that you can copy. Things like Spirited Companion for double the amount of card draw, or Hallowed Haunting for double the amount of spirits, or Seal from Existence for exiling. So everything that plays really well with that Weaver of Harmony is what we're looking at here today. Not to mention, we get to add in Long Reach of Night, a card that typically isn't super great, but if the opponent's growing a wide board in these matchups, we can double this effect with the Weaver of Harmony. This card becomes insanely good. So we're going to be showcasing that as well, but I think you guys are going to enjoy this build. We're going to jump right into it. But if you are new here, we do post videos on this channel 5 days a week, so if you enjoy content just like that, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, liking, all of that stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I'd greatly appreciate it. With that being said though, enjoy the video. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we've got a really interesting build for you. We're playing Abzan enchantments, and I really just wanted to mix up the enchantment list with black because I wanted to add in Painful Quandary and try to win with that. And it should be quite the interesting games today. I've had some really good ones so far. We were able to copy the Painful Quandary's ability with the Weaver of Harmony. That was definitely my favorite so far. All right, so Jukai Naturalist down first, but I would imagine the opponent's just gonna kill it. We'll see. Sure, they've got some sort of go for the throat here. Cut down obviously off the table, but oh, they must have just drawn that. Well, actually, were they tap last turn? They might have been tap last turn. All right, Jukai Naturalist again into a Spirited Companion. Seems like a pretty fun idea. And a Hallowed Haunting. Nice. Okay, well, hopefully we can resolve that next turn without getting disrupted here on the Naturalist. We'll see. We're up against Dimir, probably can Dimir control, so I would imagine a lot of removal here in our future. But if I can resolve the Hallowed Haunting, dang. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, what do we do here? I don't know what to do here. I think I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna play the Audacity on the, or actually I'll play the Weaver of Harmony. I'll play the Weaver of Harmony. I was gonna play the Audacity, but I think the Weaver of Harmony is a little bit better here. Doubling up on the effects will be nice, especially if you draw like a Calyx. If we draw a Calyx, we can go Audacity on the Spirited Companion and then copy the Spirited Companion 2 times to draw 2 cards. That'd be pretty ridiculous. It's pretty nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Don't have the mana to copy it just yet, so I'm gonna go Hallowed Haunting first. We're gonna do a little bit of an investment turn here. An investment play, if you will. No attacks. I know they have only these 2 to block with, but that's enough for me to be scared and back down from double blocks and whatnot, because I got to keep my creatures alive. We're really running low on mana right now, and it's gonna end up costing me if I'm not careful. We're looking for 1 more land here so I can get down to Long Reach of Night and then look to do its ability twice with the Weaver. That'd be fun. No blocks. And they don't get any more Decayed Zombies. They've already got 2, so nice. We do get it. We do get it. All right, Long Reach of Night. We copied the effect, so they're gonna have to either discard 2 cards or sacrifice 2 creatures. Obviously, I know they got the Decayed Zombies. Odds are they're just gonna sack those 2 because they get the replacement of the 1. But if we repeat that process again next turn, you know, we go copy the Long Reach of Night's ability, it could get pretty interesting. Cleared up a lot of that damage. Headless Rider coming in hot. Well, now when they sacrifice things, the Headless Rider gets them value with the zombies. Okay, something to consider. The Mirror Zombies is something you haven't seen in a while, huh? Let's do this again. Double down. Double down. Okay, the opponent sacrifices a non-zombie token so they can get a 2/2 zombie token. Interesting choice. They lose a lot of the power there. Definitely gonna go Weaver here. I'm trying to think if I want to hang on to the Abandoned Mire or just play it as a land. I'm not sure. Maybe a counter spell here? Make disappear. Wow. I'll auto pay that, sure. Sure. And I'm gonna play this as a land. I've changed my mind a few times there, but I think that's good. Attacking with the Jukai Naturalist seems good. I mean, gaining the 4 life is nice, but I think I'm gonna hang on to it because it goes flying and vigilance next turn, and with that we should be able to win the game. Corrupted Conviction, drawing some cards, and another Headless Rider. That should definitely do it. I think we're locked in here, guys. I think we got the W here. Let that flip. We play the land. We play Audacity on the lifelink body. We get to trigger this a couple of times. All right, and we get a lot of spirits. We go to 7 on the enchantment charts, and we get flying and vigilance. So like I said, this almost certainly is GG's at this point. Attack in, boom, boom, bang, down to 1, up to 20. And the opponent is the Mirror Zombies. There's no shot of any sort of sweepers here. I mean, Path to Peril would be pretty nuts if they were running it. I still would be left with Long Reach of Night. I guess they'd be left with a lot of zombies because of this guy, but they don't run Path to Peril, thank goodness. Dodged a bullet there. All right, let's make some blocks. GG's. All right, cool. They're not going to make me waste my time. Good stuff. Love it, man. Good first game. Didn't get the quandary out, but still really fun. All right, doesn't get a lot better than that. Obviously, Hallowed Haunting being a very powerful card to win the game with, but hopefully we can get the quandary finish at some point in this one. I get to go first. I mean, this is just a straight up Selesnya enchantment hand here, which isn't a bad thing. Definitely not a bad thing. The mana looks fantastic. I really like Spirited Companion into the Welcome. And then we follow that up with the Jukai Naturalist and the Calyx. And then that's our entire hand. Alright, mono black. Gonna be doing some beatdown stuff, it looks like. Alright, we got a good blocker here, but unfortunately the opponent's sleeper can grow, of course, so not holding my breath on that one. And another sleeper or a cut down. It's going to be one of those two. Kind of hoping for the cut down. Yeah, I was going to say a cut down would be better than a sleeper because another sleeper would be problematic. All right, we go here. Got to get those cards flowing here. If they drop a forest here and then hit me with like a, you know, Tear Asunder, that'd be terrible. All right, we're looking for a Seal of Existence for that thing. Seal from Existence. All right, we go Jukai Naturalist. Get the card, and it's another Takasia Welcome. I'm actually gonna have to throw that down in place of the Calyx for now, because Calyx doesn't really do a whole lot for us unless it can get an attack through, which clearly it's not going to get an attack through anytime soon. So let's just wait on that. Setting up a second draw spell here is really nice, especially when mono black, you know, they run Lilianas and stuff like that. So we're going to want to make sure we're able to draw, you know, a bunch of cards here. All right, do we stop them from drawing a card here, or do we keep the Naturalist? I feel like we have to keep the Naturalist, give him the one card for this turn. I don't love that idea, but you know, it'll have to do. All right, start with this. Give me some good cards here off the top. Man, is it a cut down? If it's a cut down, it's too late now. We get the Naturalist in, and then we draw an Audacity. What a great pull. What a great pull. All right, we're gonna go here first. We need 2 green sources. Okay, so we're gonna have to play this. Play this. And everything's, I want to get everything out of the range of cut down here. So let's get the 1/1 counter here. Nice. Everything's out of range. Okay, cool. Everything's out of the range of cut down. The Jukai Naturalist is going to gain us a bunch of life here. It's also going to copy, maybe copy like another Audacity here. Let's grow the Calyx here. I guess we could get another Takasia Welcome for more card draw, but that honestly might be too much card draw. So we'll see. We gain 6. I think I'm gonna go Audacity here. All right, I like it. And now if they blow up the board or kill the Weaver or the Jukai, you know, we're sitting on some card draw here too, which is great. I love it. The Weaver is going to be very key here. We've already seen how good that can be. We're trying to copy some stuff here. Hopefully Seal from Existence pops up. That'd be great. The problem I'm having here though is I might have to let one of these get through for an attack, because I don't really want to give the Weaver up, you know, with a block here. So all right, they're digging here. They're digging for some options, looking for the removal. Man, they used that cut down way too early. They could have had some really good hits with that thing, obviously. All right, we eat this. They take some cards. They gain, you know, they take damage too. They have so many cards. Somehow we have more cards than we do, but I guess it's because we kind of unloaded our entire hand. They've only played 2 spells. Shieldred's Edict, sacrificing non-token creature. Ugh, I really don't know if I want to be doing this, but I think I'm going to give up the lifelink, because, I mean, Weaver's ability to copy stuff is just so good. And Calyx too, so that's a card. All right. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. Watch how we do this, guys. This is going to be nuts. We're going to play the Long Reach of Night. Okay. And then give the counter here. Weaver of Harmony doubles up the effect. And then hopefully we can get this Calyx through, and they're not going to want to block with the Gix. And then we get to copy the Long Reach of Night to do it again. Oof, that'd be brutal. 3 discards essentially here, or 3 removal spells. Not sure yet. Might be a bit greedy though, if I'm being honest. Might be a bit greedy, because if I swing through here, I'm leaving myself open for an attack, which then opens up 2 card draw, which defeats the purpose of the discarding. So maybe I just hang back here for a minute. I don't know. Oh, that opens the door. Okay, I am going to swing through now. I wasn't going to, but now I am. Nice. I mean, this is just flowing right now. We're looking really good. This long reach of Knight has pulled through for me in a couple of different games here now, so I'm really liking that in this build. All right, so they're more than likely going to attack into us now here, trying to draw a card. They need like a Shieldred. I'm gonna be honest, they need like a Shieldred. But now we've got 2 long reach of Knights, which are gonna trigger 3 total times here. So the opponent's in a lot of trouble. Damage is done. I'm happy. All good. So they leave. They lose all 3 of their. They lose both their permanents and 1 card in hand here. It looks like. I mean, that's just disgusting. That's just disgusting, guys. Both. If they were smart, they would just sack both permanents here, and then the 3rd one won't trigger. But I'm sure they're gonna discard at least 1 card here, which is the most value I can get. I do have Seal of Existence too, so I mean, it's just good stuff. All around good stuff. There goes the Flesh Gorger. And if they sack the Gix, they're, you know, I gotta say, pretty smart. Nope, they're discarding. Sheesh, okay. Get all 3 triggers. If they discard a card, they're toast. Oh, that's game. That's game. Unfortunate for the opponent here. That's GG's. 2 cards in our hand. If they play any creature whatsoever. Well, actually, we've already copied the Long Reach Knight. Never mind. It's already on level 2. Yeah, they can play a creature. Doesn't really matter though. They don't have an answer for the Weaver, and even if they did, I'd draw a card after they kill it. So that was pure domination. Love it. Oh man, I just went and took a break to go have dinner, and my wife had a bag of tortillas and asked me if she can hit me with one like the TikToks to see if it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Not terribly, but it definitely stung a little bit. But man, I hear the kids out there having fun with the rest of the tortilla that broke apart. They're yelling and screaming and hitting each other. All right, up against Jund, we've got a Scrap Gorger, huh? All right, let's go ahead and play out the Jukai Naturalist here, and hopefully we get the Takasia Welcome at a discounted price. That'd be nice. No! Come on, fam. You gotta do me like that. All right, well, we're not gonna get a discounted price, so not gonna be able to unload our entire hand this turn. That's so unfortunate. All right, they're gonna go level 1. I'm almost certain of it. Good news is I can Seal from Existence next turn on that and stop them from being able to go find, like, let's say like an Atali or something. That is annoying though, I will say. Very, very annoying. Okay, man, do I Seal of Existence on it? I mean, yeah, we have to, right? Because if they can go get any card they want in their entire build, they've got 6 mana on the board right now. And if they have a land, that is definitely an Atali, and I can't have that, so gonna have to just do what we gotta do. This might be an L here, guys. They're doing their thing really fast. We missed our land drop, and they disrupted our discounted pricing on everything. So we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Things moving pretty quickly here for the opponent. Not only is their game plan accelerating in speed, ours is declining with the disruptions with the Shieldred's Edict. Man, that got us really good. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And then they get to proliferate those Scrap Gorgers. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Well, we should almost certainly get a land drop here off these 2 draws. Okay. Sure. Yeah, nothing we can do here, guys. We just didn't draw very well either. I'm on top of everything else, right? We kept the 3-land hand to start this off too, right? I mean, you would think. You would think this would have been a really good game for us. It went sour quick though. All right, we'll take it. Do the card draw. Unreal. We have 4 cards in hand that we can't even play. That's crazy. Sheesh. And then the opponent plays a Shieldred, making our card advantage way less appealing. And their Vraska can get ulted here in the next turn. I mean, everything that could go wrong is going wrong, and that's our another 5 drop. Holy smokes. I wouldn't even believe it if this wasn't in front of me at the moment. Please give me another land here. Let me get the long reach of Night down. At least do something. It really doesn't matter. Because Vraska ults, we pretty much can count this one out. We lose the game.
Patience.
Sure, why not? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage on board right now. 12 damage with the Shieldred. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it. All right, nothing we could have done there. I don't mind losing games like that because it's not on me. It's not on me. GG. Sheesh. Not ideal, guys. That was not ideal. I get to go first. This hand looks great. Keeping a 2-lander, so we're asking for trouble, but trouble's my middle name, so let's get it. All right, if this is not a land, I regret my decision. Instant regret setting in heavily here. Good news is Jukai Naturalist is probably the second best thing to a land. All right, put a land card into their hand. Oh gosh, we see a Phyrexian Obliterator. Unbelievable. I'll be happy to trade that out. So we've got to save these seal from existence. Got to save them for the Obliterators. We know our target now for that. Hold on, my kids are yelling. Let me let them know we're recording here. All right, what did I miss? Sorry about that. They were screaming. Oh man, I was locked in my room too, which was the problem there. We have this hold on, let me drop this down here. We have this baby lock on the outside of my gate because my little one knows how to get in here when I'm recording, and he'll just open the door, so I have to lock myself into the room from the outside. So if something like that happens and I need to get their attention, I gotta knock on my own door to get out. And they couldn't hear me because they were screaming, so I'm sitting there knocking on the door. That didn't seem to help too much though, because I still hear him yelling. I hope it's not coming through the mic. All good though. Tyvar is down, and they got a rebirth, by the way. We got to keep an eye on that. Some big hitters like the Shieldred and the Phyrexian Obliterator. Shieldred not that scary here. Not gonna lie, not that scary. It's the Obliterator I'm really worried about. If I can get a Weaver of Harmony down and then obviously double down on this, that'd be nice. Let's go here. Nice. That's pretty clutch. Let's go here. We are cooking now, guys. 2 Takasia welcomes and a hollowed haunting equals success. All right, they're looking to make us sacrifice a creature. I can deal with that. Gravelighter is a very interesting card, man. I like this card a lot. Oh, we lose our Jukai Naturalist, which is a bummer. I'm gonna be honest, that is a big bummer. We'll make that trade. All right, so then they untap their Prowler. This thing goes to 2. They can do the milling thing again. All right, let's go here. Jukai Naturalist is pretty sweet. And then, man, do I dare waste... Do I waste this here when that Obliterator has an opportunity to hit the field soon here? I mean, I do need 4 black sources, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go here. All right, I'm happy with this. We only need 1 more enchantment on the field in order to trigger the vigilance and flying, so we should be able to close out the game this next turn, to be honest. There's no way they can get down the Obliterator unless they reanimate it, which is definitely a possibility. 5, 6, 7 mana they need for the reanimation spell from the graveyard, which they don't have, but they could have one in hand, and if they do, that leaves them just enough mana to fight something too, which is a bummer. Titan of Industry, huh? I like their deck. It's just not fast enough, or it doesn't have as many answers either for us, so I'm pretty sure we've got this in the bag. They're just too late to the party here. We're gonna go off. We're about to pop off. Audacity, what a card. Okay. Well, guess we go here. Just to get a couple of card draws here and see what we hit. And then we'll probably go with the Audacity. And then we'll use both Weavers here to double up on the Hollowed Haunting trigger. All right, clearly the opponent has something here, but I would imagine it's a kill spell, if anything, right? 2 cards. Oh, a Quandary. We've been wanting to win the game with this. I really, really want to win the game with this. Oh, man. This sucks because we can win the game right here and right now, honestly. Yeah, they GG's up. Dang it. We can win the game right here with the Audacities. And then copying the Hollowed Hauntings, which we were probably going to end up doing. But I was going to probably end up trolling the opponent there by playing out the Quandary for a different sort of win con. I still really want to get the Quandary down for you guys, man. All right, let's see. This opening hand here is not good. We're definitely going to have to take a mulligan here. This is better for sure. I think we drop 1 Naturalist here. Let's hope the other one doesn't get picked off here. Let's go like so. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna go Jukai Naturalist here. They have a pretty free attack here with the Skull Dweller. We're not gonna be doing any blocking on that. We have a pretty interesting long reach of night situation. I think I'm gonna go Calyx first though. I don't know, because I want the opportunity to try to copy it if possible, and we can kind of keep that cycle constantly going. But if we're up against the Mere Toxic, it's like, it's kind of tricky. There's not a whole lot of creatures for them to, you know. Okay, that's not good. Well, sheesh. Okay, let's get this down and look to get them discarding some cards here because I don't think they're going to want to give up the Skull Dweller. It's giving them poison counters pretty consistently. We're not having any good blocks here. If we can get the Painful Quandary down, that's going to be so clutch. Looks like we're going to win with the Painful Quandary on this one, but it's not going to get doubled up on anytime soon. We're in a really big hurry here. So I imagine just having them having to deal with this by turn 4 that early is going to fluster them enough to get the job done. All right, so we sack a creature. That does make my Quandary more expensive. That's so annoying. Let's see if they discard a card. Some people end up discarding cards here when they don't have to. There's no creature. All right, here we go. Of course they killed my Naturalist, man. That's such a bummer. That is such a bummer. I need a land here. Come on, game. Help me out. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I really didn't expect the game to help me out like that, but they did. Thank God. And we're in there, baby. We're in there. Let's go. That's all we needed. Let the race begin. Every card they play is a discard or 5 damage, and that 5 damage adds up very quickly. Should be able to close out here. The best top deck for us here, obviously a Takasia Welcome would be absolutely bonkers. We can draw some cards off of the spirits that pop out. Augury is tough because they get to do the whole proliferation stuff. They discard a card. Love it. They can only do that so many times before they start having to take that 5. I'll happily trade out with the Skull Dweller here on the 2/2 Spirit because it's replaceable. Their Skull Dweller is not. Man, I'm gonna need some big time help here because our hand is empty. That's the big problem I'm having here, is the fact that our hand is absolutely empty here. So we're reliant on our top decks. If our top decks end up being, you know, lands and stuff, we can be in a lot of trouble. Like that. All right, I am attacking in with the Long Reach of Night here because it is a point of damage with the Menace. And I'm going to pass the turn here, leaving my 2/2 to block the Skull Dweller and then let the Quandary just do its thing here. As long as the Quandary's down here, we are dealing passive damage. So just hanging tight. Nice. More damage or more discard. Either way, big W. Let's go. Interesting they would throw away a Path of Peril here when I've got a Hollowed Haunting on the field, because we can run away with the board state pretty fast with the Haunting. So them throwing away that as an option is pretty crazy. Which explains why they run the white mana. Hybrid, that's annoying. That card is annoying because it can come back over and over again with the proliferation stuff. Man, they are absolutely discarding their entire hand here. And if they play this, they take 5. Cool. They take 5. Now it begins. They can only play spells if they're willing to take 5. Oh, what a card. What an absolute menace of a card here. Okay. Clearly the Skull Dweller's gone. Yep. And then we attack in. We deal the 2 damage. And now every spell they cast is 5 damage if they want to cast anything off the top here. Otherwise, they got to hang tight and take this beating. Absolutely huge. This Long Reach of Night paired with the Painful Quandary is insane. GG. Let's go. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's that easy. And any spell they top deck here, if it's played, they lose. Oh my God, that was almost close. But you know what? The top decks, they came through for us. We got 1 land, but after that, it was bangers. Let's go. All right, we've got time for 1 more game here. And ooh, the opening hand here is scary, but it is doable. It is doable because we've got the Harmony into the Long Reach, but I do hope we find a white source here. Zombies again? I saw zombies earlier. There's no way, right? There's no way, right? Come on, give me a planes here. All right, not zombies, not in the typical sense. Man, we're in trouble. I cannot believe we haven't found the planes yet. What in the world? All right, Quandary is really good, but it still doesn't exactly help me here. Oh, we get screwed by the mana. Don't tell me this, man. Not like this. All right, they go to draw a card. But we do get rid of one threat here, which is nice. Morbid Opportunist, Gix Command takes out my creature, and then they give the lifelink. They're early GGing me, and this really sucks too, because this opponent clearly is very, very cocky in what they're doing. That sucks. I really would love to take him down, but not gonna have the opportunity. Not with the luck we had here. We have an entire grip of cards, 6 cards in hand, and only one of them is actually playable, so that is a bummer. We tried, but again, screwed by mana problems. Not really our fault. It's not that we weren't drawing lands, just weren't drawing any actual planes, meaning no cards in my hand were available for draw or for play. I mean, it's my own fault for not taking a mulligan there, but I really liked the fact that we had a playable Weaver there into the Long Reach of Night. So I figured, you know, by turn 4, you know, we're still being active, and by turn 4 we should surely draw into a planes, but unfortunately it didn't happen, and by now it's way too late, so they get a good one on us. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another one, of course, so be sure to hit that notification bell if you haven't already so you don't miss out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck, man. I thought it was a really cool way to twist up the already powerful Selesnya enchantments and add in a bit of spice to the build. I really enjoyed the Painful Quandary stuff. I wish we could have got a few more win cons with the Painful Quandary, but still a very cool and powerful card, and you mix that in with the Weaver, it's absolutely busted. By the way, Long Reach of Night, a card I was just kind of testing with the build, turned out to be really, really good in a lot of spots. So very cool card. But anyways, I digress. I hope you enjoyed the video for what it was, and you know, like the build as much as I did. We'll be back again tomorrow with an Azorius Tokens build, a deck that goes very, very wide and does some really ridiculous things. But anyways, yeah, guys, we'll be seeing you hopefully here tomorrow with another one. If you made it this far, thank you. Huge shout out to you. It helps a lot more than you might know with the YouTube algorithm, so thanks for sticking with me to the end. And a special thank you and shout out to the Marty Mob. If you guys don't already know, the Marty Mob is the membership program on this channel, so a huge shout out to them. I appreciate them very much for their patronage and helping support my channel monetarily every month. It means the world to me. So if you're part of the Marty Mob and you're watching, thank you very much. Much appreciated. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll see you then. Until next time, as always, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. Yeah. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks to the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.